What's up, YouTube? So I'm doing this new thing, and I'm still gonna do the stories, but I'm also gonna be doing these just in case, like, I don't know, I just feel like doing them. If I'm gonna write about Pokemon stories, you should know what my type of favorite Pokemon are. So in the Kento region, I picked my favorite type of Pokemon. I did not do Dark or Steel because there's barely any Pokemon in those for the Kento region, but they will be in other videos such as this. So here we go. First one. So here you can see who's my favorite starter Pokemon. Well, I'm one of the weird ones because my favorite starter Pokemon is Bulbasaur. I never truly liked Charmander nor Squirtle, and I do love Charizard and Blastoise, but I like Venusaur a lot better, and I don't know, I just find Bulbasaur to be a lot. I just like Bulbasaur a lot more than the other two. My favorite normal type Pokemon is Dodrio. My favorite bird when I was younger used to be the ostrich, so it made sense that Dodrio would be my favorite normal type Pokemon because I'm not a big fan of normal types anyway, so Dodrio had to fit in this area. So what is my favorite fire Pokemon for the Kento region? Well, ironically, since my favorite starter is Bulbasaur, my favorite fire is Charmander. I'm not a big fan of fire type Pokemon, so forgive me. I know the other two are great, Magmar, Charizard, and all of them, but I don't know. There's something that I just love about Charmander. Now, my favorite water Pokemon. So, this is not a big favorite of everybody's, but I am a person that likes to go for the oddest things. So, my favorite water Pokemon is Tentacruel. Now, come on, you guys. My favorite animal used to be the octopus. So, when Pokemon first came out, Tentacruel was the first Pokemon to resemble the octopus, and still to this day, besides one other Pokemon, is my favorite Pokemon out of them all. Him and this other one. And I wanted to put the other one in water, but I got him in the other slides coming up. My favorite electric type Pokemon for the Kento region is Magneton. I used to not like Magneton, but as the games came out, Magneton really grew on me, and there's just something about Magneton that really attracts me to him. Get it? Because he's metal? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of electric type Pokemon either, and it was between him and, uh, um, Voltorb, but I really like Magneton for some reason. I'm not sure why. Now, my favorite grass Pokemon, and this is probably my favorite out of all the Pokemon, which would be Victory Bell. I love Victory Bell. I do not know why. Victory Bell is very creepy to a lot of people, but I mean, he can hold his own against anybody, and I mean, come on, if you're gonna face against a Victory Bell, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he can actually eat your Pokemon, so I mean, most of them can, but I don't know. I love Victory Bell. He is my favorite grass type. Favorite ice type? You would think Lapras? Oh, Cloyster. I'm not a big fan of ice either, and it was between Lapras or Cloyster, but something about Cloyster brings me to him. I don't know what it is. Cloyster won out of the scale of ice types for the Kento region. Favorite fighting type? Now, there's only like really two, and that would be Hitmonlee. Now, ironically, Hitmonlee used to scare the hell out of me in Pokemon Stadium because of the way he looks and the voice that they give him, but I'm sorry, Hitmonlee is amazing, and he is a very good fighting Pokemon, and I love Hitmonlee. He's really grew on me in the past. Favorite poison type Pokemon? Now, I was gonna put Tentacruel here because he is a poison type, but then I forgot about this hunk of love. Weezing is another favorite Pokemon of mine, and what really made me love Weezing is when James got rid of Weezing in a Pokemon anime, and ever since he got rid of him, I had missed Weezing ever since. So, yes, Weezing is my favorite poison type for the Kento region. Favorite ground type Pokemon? Dugtrio. Ground is not another strong suit for me either. So it was a hard pick because I didn't really like any of them, but I knew I had to pick one. So out of all of them, I would choose Dugtrio. Dugtrio is that strong type Pokemon, and that is very useful in real life if he was real. So that's why I chose him. Favorite flying type Pokemon? Okay, so this is my other favorite Pokemon in the entire Pokemon universe. Out of these two, it would be Tentacruel and Gyarados. I love Gyarados. I don't know why. He is a water Pokemon. He is simply a dragon, and I love what he stands for. I love how Magikarp is known as the worthless Pokemon, and Gyarados is known as the raging Pokemon. I love that. That I love that saying from coming from nothing and becoming something, and that's what Magikarp and Gyarados really show, and that's what I love Gyarados for. And plus, I mean, come on, and during a hurricane, are you really going to have any problems with Gyarados? Not really. Favorite Psychic? Starmie. I know, there's other Pokemon that I really like, and Starmie is not my favorite Psychic, but for the Kento, Starmie would be. I love Starmie's look. I love everything about Starmie, and Starmie's a pretty good Pokemon to have on your team, no lie. That's all I can say about Starmie. Favorite Bug-type Pokemon. Now, this is probably my favorite Bug-type out of them all. And my favorite Bug-type would be Butterfree. I fell in love with Butterfree, and to this day, the saddest episode I've ever seen a Pokemon is when Ash let Butterfree go. Man, that show still makes me cry. I'm not gonna even lie. It was the saddest one to me anyways, and I know there are many sad ones, but I love Butterfree because of that. The way he looks, and also he's a Psychic type. Like, when I played Pokemon, like, Butterfree got me out of a lot of situations because of his Psychic attack ability. Rock type. I'm not a big fan of Rock type either. It was almost Onix, but I had to go with Omastar. I love his name, and I used to really like Omastar when I was younger. I don't like him as much anymore. There are so many more Pokemon I'd rather choose, but for the Kento region, I'm going to stick with Omastar. Omastar is, I don't know, I like the whole starfish. I am a sea kind of guy. As you can see, most of these Pokemon have something to do with water almost. And I'm still not done. Ghost type. This is a Pokemon that literally just became my favorite not too long ago. And he is my favorite because he is Haunter. Now, everyone would choose Gengar, but to me, Gengar is too much. I like Haunter because Haunter resembles an actual ghost, as for Gengar resembles a shadow. I like Haunter the best. Haunter is, I just love, like, if he was real, like, Haunter is a Pokemon I would like to play with, like, honestly. Like, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I love Haunter. Favorite Dragon-type Pokemon? Now, how did I find a dragon? Are you expecting Dragonite? Because it's Dragonair. Now, it really pains me to see that Dragonair evolves into Dragonite. I don't like Dragonite at all. I'd much rather have Dragonair. Dragonair is that cool serpent-type Pokemon that you can ride on, and honestly, I don't know that much about Dragonair, but I just love his look and everything about him. I mean, my favorite Pokemon is Gyarados, so he kind of resembles Gyarados a little bit, and I just love everything about Dragonair. Favorite fairy? I am not a fairy type Pokemon. My favorite fairy type is probably Mawile, but for the sake of this YouTube video, I put on a fairy type, and the fairy type I chose was Wigglytuff. Now, between Wigglytuff and Clefairy, I like Wigglytuff a lot better. I think Clefairy is way too much, and honestly, I don't think they needed Clefairy. Wigglytuff and Clefairy already look somewhat similar, so that's just my opinion. And just so you know, most of these are my opinion. My favorite Eevee evolution. So you see it's in water, so Vaporeon is my favorite. I love Vaporeon better than Jolteon and Flareon. I just love how Vaporeon is that laid back, serious cat. Like, I love it. I love his look. I love everything about him. If I could choose my first Pokemon, it would probably be an Eevee. And when my Eevee is ready, I would turn it into Vaporeon. Vaporeon is the Pokemon I always chose when I evolved Eevee. And finally, my favorite legendary Pokemon would be Articuno. I love Articuno. My favorite color is blue. So if you haven't been surprised by that yet, there you go. I do like Zapdos, and Moltres is really beautiful, but I love Articuno. The way they did his tail and everything about him, I just love Articuno. So that's it for this YouTube video, guys. Thank you for watching, and just so you know, this is all my opinion. If you have any comments and want to talk to me about my opinion, feel free. Try to be nice. Use your Jesus words. Okay, thank you and goodbye.